All right, this has kind of been a little bit of a trending topic within the music commentary sphere. Anyone who's ever had a run-in with me or running with the guy that I'm about to talk about, I'm going to be extremely honest. I'm not going to pull any punches. I'm going to call a spade a spade. We're talking about a YouTuber by the name of Asville. Now, they were more known for their connection to Ryan Upchurch, but after Ryan Upchurch was able to, see that they was a fraud and just nasty and manipulative and just foul, Upchurch distanced himself from them. Rightfully so. Right? Rightfully so. And for some reason, they have continued to just latch on to Upchurch nutsack and just hold on for dear life and just be like, please, you're the only reason why anyone knows my name. They haven't done anything on their own since, and they continuously probably contact Upchurch on a regular basis, begging for him to get the band back together. In fact, the only reason why a lot of people still affiliate with him or even talk to him is because they assume that him and Upchurch squashed their beef. I think this is crazy. Listen, you cross certain lines for me, I'm never going to want to be around you. And I think that Upchurch is extremely smart. I don't think Upchurch rocks with this guy. And that's just my personal opinion. I think that this guy is disgusting. One of the many reasons why he keeps going after me is because I shared audio of him speaking behind the scenes about Upchurch and accusing Upchurch of being on drugs. Right? This guy's a foul individual. We're going to break all that down. I just wanted you guys to know that he's just latching on to Upchurch's sack. He just want to just stay there for the rest of his life. Please don't let me go. Please. Because no one would know this nigga. He wants to be famous. He wants to be a creator, but he doesn't have the actual talent, so he leans on being racist. So let's discuss who this guy is fully, or more so what my issue is with him, right? Or how this all started. I never heard of him before I had to run in with him. It was only after I think I probably was on a panel of some sort and he kind of like wormed his way in to try to talk to me. A lot of people do that, right? They'll do a lot of nasty, shady things to try to somehow manage to have a conversation with me, right? And after I guessed I listened to him cry about how Creek Squad roast him and trolls him. This is his exact words. I just got about it. I had enough of even listening to a punk bitch even try to describe what the hell he was mad about. Like, because it was nothing. It was just, you did something foul. People don't like you. Is what it is, right? But he keeps pushing this image of, no, it's squash. Me and Upchurch are best friends. I don't think that that's true, because I don't believe anything that this guy says personally. And I know that Upchurch is very smart. Very smart. A lot of people be claiming best friends with him, and I don't think he wants to be anywhere near them or around them in any way, shape, or form, because he can see how disgusting they are. Right? So this nut hugger, right? He keeps on trying to speak to me and come around me. I ignore him. He goes around to live streams talking a bunch of crap about me. I ignore him. He comes on to my live stream. Mind you, this might sound wild, but let me just describe it. My father passed away. I was live streaming. It's a way for me to not only pretty much keep things going in a sense that I keep my mind off it and maybe even just work through whatever I'm going through, right? But also, I don't even think there was any real topics being discussed. I think I was just hanging out with my supporters, right? And I appreciate the hell out of them rocking with me. It wasn't like a sob story type of stream. Nah, we was just freely talking movies, TV shows, news, whatever we wanted to talk about, right? But I was extremely honest with what was going on with me, just in case I was like a little bit, I guess you could say, quick to let Garfield out and roast people immediately, or just didn't have no toleration for the bullcrap. I wanted people to know why, right? So this guy, he comes into my live stream, Asville, and just starts talking crazy, just saying some foul stuff to me, bro. And I'm like, I don't even know you, dude. Like, that's kind of strange. But anyway, today's probably not the best day to do that. My father passed away recently, and today's not really the best day. And also, I don't know you. And in return, Asville says, "Oh, that's why you such a bitch. Just like him." I'm like, what the nigga? In my mind, I'm like, nigga, is this a sock account? Is that really him? I literally stopped, go to look. Oh, okay, this is his real channel. What the hell is wrong with this nigga? It's like he's fishing for some kind of beef or a reason to go at me. And I didn't even take the bait. I literally just said, you know what? I don't want nothing to do with you. You disgusting. I kept it moving. I didn't even clip it, didn't put it out. My supporters, my moderators, they blocked him. Right? This is live. Everyone got to see this. Right? So I just moved on. I still didn't talk about him. Some months passed. He's going on like a tour now. Oh, BX can't take a joke. He just... Think about that, guys. I've never had really a run-in with the nigga. Besides him coming to my live stream and going after me over my father. And now, once I just said I want nothing to do with him and my moderators blocked him, he's going on a tour to a bunch of just no-name loser channels to try to bash me and say, oh, he can't take a joke. He just blocked me. Why? And also, usually when I block somebody or if someone gets blocked on my page, they're unblocked within 24 hours. Most of the time it's an accident, or I just say, F it. I don't feel like having people blocked on my channel. But he kept crying, going on this little tour. I ignored him. Seriously. Then he goes to my channel and he's continuously in my comment section. Mind you, while he's still crying to other channels about being blocked on my channel, he's writing on my channel and just going off and crying. I guess he wants to say it was roast or whatever, saying nasty things in the comments. Again, I ignore him. I just want you guys to see. Because according to him, oh, you made 1,000 videos about... Nigga, this dude is obsessed with me. It's strange. Upchurch shouted me out, and this nigga lost his mind. Like, he's a stalker, in my personal opinion. More so a racist, in my personal opinion. I really, truly believe. But we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So this loser, right? He can't handle the fact that I had boundaries and was like, not cool with someone trying to, go after me or my father the day that he passed away. I think that's too far, right? He gets super upset, right? But I keep ignoring him over and over again. And then I hear this audio leak of, let's not even try to, sugarcoat, Triple T, but we call him the head bad girl over here. For obvious reasons, if you know, you know. But they having a private phone conversation. You best friends with Upchurch, right? But you're sitting there behind the scenes having private conversations with his ops, with people who've been trying to bury his career for over a year, for more than 2 years, multiple of years, just lying, slandering, attacking his audience in real life. All of those things. You're affiliating with these people behind the scenes because you love everybody. And in these conversations that leak, he's saying a lot of nasty, foul things about Upchurch, accusing him of being on drugs, right? Saying a whole bunch of stuff. I agree with everything you guys say about him. That you was like best of friends. But anyway, right, I get my hands on this audio and I, as well as other people, speak about it. Share my opinion that I thought it was foul, that I thought that he was a fence-sitter, someone who will play both sides, will try to use you for all that he could benefit from you, and then go to your enemy and do the exact same thing he has no loyalty. And that was it. Then he cried in my comment sections, and I made a video roasting him because of that. And then he went and tried to deny everything and publicly go speak to a bunch of YouTubers and go on like another tour and try to clear his name and get everyone to focus on the headbagger instead. Nah, both of y'all nasty. Y'all both disgusting. And then I left it alone, right? I did my job, gave commentary. Wasn't really personal. Was what it was. He didn't like that. So, in turn, he starts going on this racist campaign where he decides to go after my skin color and just my skin in general as well, and say a lot of prejudice and pretty much racist things about me, the Bronx, black people, people with my skin, right? And it's going way too far. This is supposed to be the comedian, guys. Everything's a joke. He goes past certain lines, and when you confront him on it, I was just joking. You can't take a joke. Meanwhile, this nigga is blatantly saying in the videos, it's not a joke. It's not on some like, he's just giving me criticism, that he has a huge disdain and hate for me because my voice is low and because, once again, my skin. He's a racist piece of shit. Like, there's no other way you can put that. And mind you, I'm the guy that when people are throwing the racist allegation at people, I'm defending people on a regular basis. I'm the guy that believes black people can be racist. When people are coming out, more specifically, Triple Loser, the headbagger, was coming out and saying a lot of nasty, prejudiced things about Southerners, I leaked that audio and also defended you guys and put it out there that I didn't think that that was appropriate or right. And for some weird reason, I give, criticism on music and my opinion. And it's okay to say I have a personal hate and disdain for him because of his skin. I don't like this guy because of the color of his skin. Just some racist shit, right? And then also do something called blackface, right? Or their variation of blackface, where you put some kind of emoji or a black thing on your face if you're white. And now you can imitate a black person and speak, I guess you could say, in like an urban way. So if I painted and this is just for example, for educational purposes, I want to ask you guys a question. If I painted my face white and put on a certain outfit and talk with a Southern accent and said a lot of prejudiced things about Southerners, that would be disgusting, right? That would be foul. I would never do nothing like that. But for some weird reason, I guess because people don't like me, it's okay to do that about me. It's okay to do that about black people. And then when I call out the racism for what it is, I get told, oh, you can't say he's racist. His wife is Asian. What the hell? Y'all gonna make me sound woke, and it's just based off of just idiocracy. That's not how that works. It's not. You could be racist towards any race. If you're racist, that don't mean that you're like racist towards every race. You can actually have a pinpoint thing. Like you can. I've heard people, YouTubers, target a specific race recently. They weren't black or Asian either. Nigga, like, are you serious? Oh, he has an Asian wife and his nephews and nieces are mixed. Then you can still be racist for one. Also, you can still be making racist jokes. And mind you, I'm all for that when it comes to comedy, bro. I don't give a damn. Like, I like Ari Shaffir. He got a lot of crazy jokes that me and my friends grew up laughing at. We thought it was funny as hell. He went definitely over certain lines, right? And I think you can actually be honest that most of his jokes were racial jokes. The reason why it was funny is because the joke was pinpointing certain, guess you can say, prejudice, right? Against certain races and things like that. But it was done in a way to where it's not targeting people or saying anything that's like hateful. If you're honest about that, I don't give a damn. Right? If you're not actually spreading hate, you're not trying to harm anybody, and you're honest and you say, "Man, that was a racist joke." That can be possible without you being racist. But when you fight it to the death and you like, no, because my wife's Asian. Hold up. That's one of the first things people do whenever they are something. If you call them out for it, no. I got a friend that's black. You could just, pretty much just deny it in general. If this nigga Asville just came out and was like, yeah, the jokes were pretty racist, I ain't gonna front. You didn't even have to do an apology, but just acknowledge it. Like, you say you do comedy. You can't find nothing else. You can't say anything that's true. Like, all you could do is just slander and misinformation and things that are actually against YouTube terms of service. Like, no, literally, if I went to your page and reported it and put it under harassment, like all the times you literally told all your supporters to go to my page and to spam that racist ass thing where you tell them to put emojis all over my page. You telling people to run and go do that, which, mind you, how is this nigga a content creator? That's his content. Go harass this person. Yeah, haha. Isn't this entertaining? I said a bunch of racist jokes and then told you guys to harass them. Whoa, this is comedy genius. That's against terms of service in multiple ways. If anyone was to just, I'm not telling anybody to, but I do feel like I should do a video. My next video, if I do speak on this guy again, it should be a video where I do an instructional demonstration on how to do a YouTube report, especially for harassment, especially if it's based on racism. Like, that should not be okay. Like, that's disgusting, right? And mind you, just take me out of it, right? Take the exact race out of it and put your race in there. If someone painted their face your color, or whatever they thought your color was, and insinuated that you were less than because of this, and then imitated you, guys, that's blatant blackface. If you just look that up, this nigga went way too far, and it wasn't even funny. It wasn't no Ari Shafir. It was just blatant. I don't like you because of the color of your skin. I don't like you because of your skin. I hate you because your voice is soft. Mind you, everyone else that he called out, he challenged to like a boxing match with me. Right? Like, in his whatever lame audience, they don't understand that they're backing a bitch. It's just mind-boggling. It is mind-boggling. But it is what it is, bro. I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to give an explanation, or not even an explanation, just more detailed breakdown of why I think this guy's a nasty, worthless piece of crap. And I'm speaking on his actions, right? I'm not talking about his skin or any kind of physical attribute, which, by the way, against terms of service for YouTube. Like, you could go to his video. Like, I could go to his video, report it, like blatantly go on Twitter, hey, this person is attacking people based off the color of their skin, or as physical attributes, which is against the YouTube terms of service. That's what his whole channel is. In fact, if I was to just look through his channel and report every video where he did that, which I'm more than guessing is 100% of them, because he's not talented. You're a roaster where all you could do is talk about someone's skin color. God damn, I thought he did actual music commentary. I was wrong. That's why a lot of people hate me, trying to do this gatekeeping thing. Right? The niggas will try anything first. Oh, you're not from down south, you can't talk about this. And then it's just blatant racism. What the fuck? Also, last thing I'm going to say about this is one lesson that I've learned from getting into a lot of fights as, a young adult, when I was a kid and getting jumped a bunch of times is realizing that the people who watch you get jumped and don't say anything, those are the people you probably shouldn't affiliate with. So if you're a content creator and you witness this and you just start entertainment, do not reach out to me or try to talk to me, right? At all. Like that, I mean, you can if you want to. I'm just not going to respond. Don't ask me for no interviews or none of that weird stuff, collab. I'm only rocking with people that rock with me, right? If you see people being disgusted in my comment section and you go after them, right, and roast them, right, which I've been seeing for a lot of my supporters. Shouts to the Fang Gang, the real ones. Y'all challenge these people that come on our turf and try to be disgusting, because I'm not blocking nobody, right? Like, they keep saying that shit. Mind you, their posts all over. Right? I see some people get called out by my supporters and then they'll delete their whole damn message. Call them out. That's like the right thing to do. I appreciate that. I remember that. And when people want to invite me to channels and whatnot, those are the people I'm going to affiliate with. The people that actually rock with me. People that's calling out the people that's doing disgusting things. Calling out the fence sitters. Calling out the gatekeepers. Actually standing on it. Too many soft-ass creators y'all so afraid of, I guess, making the fucking fans angry that y'all will refuse to have your own opinion. I don't give a fuck. The people that genuinely rock with me, they rock with me because I'm honest and I tell the truth no matter what. I'm not trying to build a fake audience. I don't care about the numbers. As long as I could just keep doing what I'm doing, I don't care. That's probably why I put out the most videos out of all these people. I work harder than them. I'm realer than them. They're too afraid to give you guys honesty. I'm going to be honest with you, even if you're mad at me. Asville is a racist piece of crap. Am I going to talk about this again? I'm not going to say no, right? Because I feel like he's a locale, and if you just keep on getting hot and bothered by me giving my opinion and just start saying craziness, you're giving me content. Right, so I'm gonna just keep on roasting you. If you want to keep on being racist towards me and stacking up all the violations in terms of service and risk your channel, that's up to you. I can't control you. I can't control anybody or tell anybody what to do. But I do think when it comes to like people like you in general, as far as how you act, right, and carry yourself, I do think that it's best to not try to like engage in a back and forth. When I'm roasting you or speaking on you, it's not even meant for you. I don't care if you watch me in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to be monetizing my haters. And I do think it's important that part of that is showing people the proper way to file a report with YouTube and to, stop stalkers and people who harass you. Part of the game. Not many racist comments I've been getting from his audience since he started doing this campaign, as well as people doxing me and doing all types of nasty things. But those people lost their channels already. That's not up to me. You know what I mean? I don't think people like seeing the disgusting stuff. Hit the like button, watch more videos. And also don't forget, if you want early access and bonus behind the scenes content, including a rant where I go in on Asville and I tell you 100% everything that, I can't say on YouTube. And it ain't even that long, but it's good. It's great content. You can check that out on Patreon. The link should be in the description. Don't forget to check out my podcast on Spotify. Hit that follow button and subscribe.